world has gone crazy on this too and said Rachel's confirmed she's fired. She's not fired. She's actually just a smart woman. She is unemployed for all intents and purposes at the moment. The show is not on. The show is not coming back for Halloween. It is not starting to film for Christmas. We are months and months and months and months and months away. Again, it's like running any business. You have a problem you have to deal with, and you're so busy, and you just some days then check in and are like, we're going to focus today on what's easy. New Jersey and fixing it ain't easy. Now, we have grumblings coming along about Vanderpump, and I believe this, that there's going to be 2 shows, and there's going to be a whole new cast, and there's going to be a final episode, a final season for the OGs. I actually believe that. So we are getting somewhere with Vanderpump. So we will start chatter with New Jersey. I don't think the show's gone, but it ain't happening soon, and it is going to be next year. And so, yeah, Rachel is a smart woman. If I were her, I would be saying, I'm unemployed now too. Dolores said that she went to the accountant. How are we going to manage the finances? So I think it's smart. I think she is unemployed. I personally think if Jersey comes back, which I think it will, I don't think Rachel is being fired. I think she's going to be back, but it's smart. It's good for you and smart to say you're unemployed now because, girlfriend, you are. They're all unemployed. And until it comes back and until we have a cast and all this, I think it's really smart to say you're unemployed. But do I think she's been fired? No, I think people have taken lots of misconstrued. We're saying Andy said this. A lot of people are running with things this week. So Rachel's fine. Now, before we finish, let's get to the rat. She's in the corner. She's does not even getting a piece of Gouda today. This rat, that scurries, the Tam, her as the Tam rat, she is really, really, really misbehaving. You're misbehaving, Miss Judge. Now, later this week, in addition to talking about our night out with Sutton and Kathy, Sarah and I are doing a whole show about Vicki versus Tamara. We are breaking it down the way I broke down the future of New Jersey, and we are going slow, and we are talking about every piece because there are so many pieces to it. And you know what's so funny? I've met Vicki. I know Vicki. We almost did Bravo Bench with me and Anna and Vicki instead of Ace. I know Tamara. They've both been on this podcast. To me, when it's Tamara and Vicki, it's just like Melissa and Teresa. It's like, I really don't have any horse in this race because as humans, I got major issues with both of them. But man, I'm kind of invested in this whole Tamara and Vicki thing. So we are going to slow that down and deal with that this week. But this rat, that fucking scurries, who is misbehaving more than ever. Now, a few weeks ago, this is Jersey related. A few weeks ago, she said, like, what? She came out and said, Jennifer Aydin is evil, and I just don't like her. Whatever. She don't like Teresa either. Now, the huggers, and I love that the tree huggers, I see all the gays move to the front row too, ever since I mentioned Halloween and how y'all love Halloween. They're my people. They're my people. Well, guess what? The tree huggers moved to the front row too. Now, you guys don't like what the rat that scurries had to say because you are a fan of Miss Aydin. I stand by it. I think Jennifer, deep down, has a good heart. I think that I've said this before on prior shows, a lot of people slipped into the DMs and great. I think her growth as an adult is stunted. I really do. I think that she went right from her house to Bill's house, never found who she was on her own. She was a daughter, then she was a doctor's wife, then she was a mother. He cheated on her. She didn't leave. She doesn't have enough self-worth to leave. And I don't mean that as an insult. Good for you for how you handled it. Marge brought it out. You faced it. Great for you. She's not going to leave. But the rat says she don't like Jennifer and she's evil. Well, you can't fault Jennifer Aydin for now speaking up. And we all know Vicki and Tamra, and we are going to cover that later in the week. But, Tamra did post the thing and, Vicki, and you're this and you're desperate and you won't start talking about me and leave me alone. And then 24 hours with the face still burnt off, she got on the thing and she's crying. You win. What do you want? Take my orange. It's too much. I love you win. And we all say crocodile tears. Well, Miss Aydin has spoken up, which are the Jersey girls, is it like family? Like I can criticize you, but the external people 3,000 miles away, although I live in LA part-time, so they're not exactly 3,000 away 3,000 miles away all the time, but I'm in New York today in my new lovely apartment behind me. So is it like that? Is it like I'm taking Jennifer's side? Because it's like, I can rag on the Jersey girls, but they're my family, and don't you rag on them? Not really. I don't really have a side, but I am kind of team Jennifer on this one because I mean, the rat that scurries has opened her mouth about Miss Aydin many times, so you can't help but this crying video where she's doing these crocodile tears, and all of a sudden Tamara's a victim and Vicki wins and take my orange. Bullshit, Tamara, and we'll slow that down this week. But Aydin has waited and said, this is sad and ironic at the same time. Jennifer wrote, you can't go after people the way she does and not expect people to retaliate. True. Very true. People will take what they think your weakness is and hit you where it hurts. True. She should know this best. True. How about stop being mean? I got to agree with Jennifer on this completely. Completely. I agree with it all. This is sad and ironic at the same time. You can't go after people like she does and expect them not to retaliate, and people take what they think your weakness is and hit you where it hurts. True. Which is why you can't care what people think, because they can take your biggest weakness. If you are a secure person, they cannot get to you. Life advice 101. You control your own mind. Happiness is a choice. Wake up, turn the dial, be happy. And when someone says something to you so low that hits you at the core, that goes to your weakness, you cannot control that. What you can control is your mind to say, oh, it rolled off like water, like you have a raincoat on. It's very hard, but it works once you get there. She should know best. Stop being mean. I don't blame Jennifer for inserting herself in this. You deserve that rat that scurried. That's just kind of how it is. We got a lot going on here. We got a lot to cover, but this is a quick hit. My goal is not to be here all day. And it is a Sunday. And today, earlier, we shared a chat, a blast from the past with Miss Lynn Curtin. And I have a curtain cuff, guys. She gave it to me in Vegas, and it has a lion on it, and I love it. And I posted it on my Instagram. I haven't really worn it a lot, but I love a curtain cuff. It's one of the most iconic early businesses in the Housewives world. And yeah, we talk all about that with Lynn Curtin, which we shared earlier today. Tomorrow, what show? Oh, we have a good show tomorrow. I'm like, God, what do we have tomorrow? I gotta go, guys. It's Sunday, and hopefully you are my friends. My friends, I've gotten all of your text messages, all my neighbors in Los Angeles. Apparently, it has been over 100 this week. Thank God I am not there. Depressed I'm not in the Hamptons. I'm in New York City. The weather is great. Let's just get through these next few weeks of September. I want the fucking fall. Bring on October. Love you all. You're my people. For better or worse, you're my people.